Okay. Hello,
Hi.
Marley. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
That's good. Did you sign the waiver before our session?
I did. I signed it at reception.
Okay. So I'm just going to go further into that to make sure you understand. If you see me writing notes at any time throughout our session, it's just to keep a record of what happens. But everything that happens in our sessions is under full confidentiality, so it's an open space to talk about what you would like. Reasons I may have to break that confidentiality is if I think you're a harm to someone else or yourself, or someone you're talking about is in harm to themselves. So another point is if the court of law asks me for it, I legally have to give it to them. And if you may, I would get your permission first, but if I want to share our sessions with another practitioner for you, but I would get your signature and consent before I did that. So have you been to a psychologist before?
I have. I'm currently seeing one.
Okay, so that's really good, so you understand all of that. Because it's our first session today, I would just like to get to know you a little bit more and why you're here and how we can work on more sessions and how to get better. So what are the issues that have made you come here today?
I have been having really bad sleeping issues. Like I wake up during the night about every hour, and I end up going back to sleep, but it takes a while for me to fall back asleep, so I'm just waking up every morning really, really energyless and just feeling like I need a nap all day, but then also not being able to nap. And as well as my skin has just been breaking out. I've noticed that it always breaks out just before my period, but no matter what products I use or what I eat a pretty healthy diet, it still just doesn't seem to get better.
Okay, so you think that your skin is getting affected by your sleep?
I definitely think the lack of sleep has a part to play in it.
Yeah. And then, so how bad do you think your sleep is? From 1 being not so bad, but 10 to 10 being really, really bad?
Probably a 7.
Okay. So, do you smoke or drink?
I social smoke, so probably like smoke on the weekends.
Okay.
And drink socially on the weekends, but not during the week.
So only on the weekends.
Yeah.
Really. All right. And are you on any contraception or?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, that's And then how much water do you think you drink a day?
Probably about 1 liter a day.
Okay. So we could definitely improve on that for your skin. So do you find that your stress is higher because of the lack of sleep?
I definitely notice that I'm more irritable, and I definitely say more stress, just because I feel like I have no energy to do things, so that stresses me out. Not being able to get to do things and having energy.
Because having no energy would really affect your day-to-day life. So when did the skin problem start?
It started about 2 years ago, and I used to have really, really clear skin, and then one day just woke up and decided not to be clear anymore.
Okay, so you're not sure why? No. And has it fluctuated? Has it gotten really bad or good?
It definitely goes through phases, but I can't figure out what it is that I'm doing that is good when it is in a good phase. It just I can't really pinpoint what the difference is, because I feel like I'm pretty consistent with my habits of cleaning my face and what I eat. So
oh yeah, we can definitely work on that and try and figure that out. So what's your diet like?
I eat predominantly a pescatarian diet. So I eat seafood and vegetables mainly. I try to avoid dairy, But if I have dairy, it's usually yogurt or like kefir, but not really milk or anything. And I avoid any sort of meats, any poultry or red meats.
Okay, so no meat and no dairy, unless it's probiotics.
Yeah.
And then do you eat much gluten?
I eat a lot of gluten.
Okay. Yeah, because that may affect your hormones, or do you notice how, like, what your hormones level like? They're quite balanced, or?
I definitely get PMS symptoms.
Yeah.
So a week before my period, I know, like, I'm moody. I have quite bad mood swings, and will get like food cravings, and can be quite like really really tired and get bad cramps. So yeah, I don't think they are balanced either, because I feel like my moods are quite irregular.
Yeah. And then, what do you do for work?
I'm just an artist, so I paint from home.
Okay. So do you just choose when you want to paint, and like, so if you've got a bad sleep that day, do you stress yourself out more that you need to finish art, or?
I don't, but it does, I think, subconsciously stress me out that I'm too tired to be able to paint, or like have the energy to want to even get up and do something, like do painting and stuff. Yeah.
And I guess sometimes you want to do it, but you just physically aren't able to. And do you have any other hobbies that you need, like, that you do, or?
I like to like go out for walks. I walk my dog regularly.
Yeah.
I live a pretty, I guess, moderate lifestyle. Like, I don't excessively exercise, but I'm not just laying down all day. I do get me active at least for 30 minutes a day.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So your body isn't under a high amount of stress.
No.
Okay. So do you think the stress is coming from sleep, or maybe something else, or?
I definitely think it could be coming from the lack of sleep, and possibly just day-to-day life stresses, like getting overstressed over little things and not having ways to exert that energy maybe as well. Yeah.
Have you seen anyone for your skin?
I've tried to book into a dermatologist, but they're really, really booked out, so I'm on a waiting list.
Okay. And so what are you doing at home for your skin?
I currently just use a cleanser and a moisturizer, and that's about it. I try to keep it really simple. I used to use a lot of different products, and then I realised I was spending so much money, and there was still no change whether I used less products or more, so I'm trying to save money by not doing that, because I don't know what works.
Yeah, it can be a very expensive machine.
Yes.
Okay, so just to overview our session today, so you mainly want to focus on your skin and your sleep, and then hopefully the stress alleviates if we figure out those two out. Obviously I can only do the best of my ability, and I feel like during our sessions, if you're not getting the most out of it, or maybe what I'm doing isn't helping, like, I might refer you to another practitioner, or might just ask you if you'd like to see someone else alongside me, just so we can really get to the bottom, because I only have limits within my own practice, and I think that concludes our session for today. Hopefully we can really figure those things out, and your skin and everything like that. So thanks, Ali. Do you have any questions for me?
No, that sounds really good, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay, that's awesome. Alright, well, you can book your next session at the desk, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
See ya.